Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of Pan the Organizer. So today I'm talking about car dryers, also known as blowers, basically units that help you quickly and efficiently dry off your car once you're done washing it. More specifically, I'll be presenting three units or three models that I own. So the Metrovac Master Blaster Revolution, my Bigboi Blower R Pro, and my Cordless EGO Power Plus 650 CFM version. By the way, don't worry, I'll leave links to all of these tools in the description under the video for you guys to check them out. So all you have to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Also, a quick disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video, so I'm just giving you my thoughts and my opinions based on using these in real world conditions, because I've been detailing cars for over a quarter century now, or almost 25 years. So basically what these do is, again, they help you quickly and efficiently dry off your vehicle once you're done washing it. This is specifically important if you're a professional car detailer to cut down on time when you're doing actual work. So this helps increase your efficiency and better profitability. Or if you're a person living at home and you're a consumer, a weekend warrior, or just an enthusiast who loves detailing their vehicle. Especially if you wash your car outside, we all dread those water spots, right? So those water deposits that leave behind these mineral deposits that can etch through the clear coat if you're washing your car in direct sunlight, which you always try to avoid, but sometimes you don't have any choice. And when it's time to dry off the car, if you're too slow doing it, or you're not using proper techniques, or you don't have any drying aids, well, the water droplets can leave behind those water spots. So you must dry your car as quickly as possible. And one of the good ways to do that is to use a car dryer or a blower. And we have three units today. We're going to compare the pros and cons of each, talk about build quality, performance, and of course the pricing, talk about value, all that kind of stuff. So bear with me, let's go through the three different models, and hopefully you guys will be able to pick whichever one is suited for your needs and also your budget. The first one we have here is from a company called Metrovac. It's made in the USA, and it's the Master Blaster Revolution. So there's the regular Master Blaster, but the Revolution comes with different accessories, and also you can get a unit like this with a 30-foot high-grade plastic hose. It comes with a high-quality power connection here. Talking about power, by the way, this unit here has two engines or two motors, and they're each rated for 4 peak horsepower each. So you get a total of 8 peak horsepower. This unit is rated for 19 amps. So I use this on a 20 amp circuit. So if you have a 15 amp, it might trigger that. So just so you know, it might trigger the breaker. So run it off a 20 amp dedicated circuit. So very high quality power connection. This one here comes on wheels. So it has casters for you to lug it around. It is one of the heavier ones out there, coming in at 17 pounds or 7.7 kilos. You have this wall mount bracket that comes with the kit if you decide to purchase the kit. So you can mount that on the wall and run it like that if you want. You have quick access to the air filter behind the unit here that you can either clean or replace. 30 feet or roughly 9 meters of hose, and you get this hose hanger that you can also get optionally, or you get it with the kit. So the entire kit that you see here runs for roughly 446 USD. So let's say roughly 550 bucks, right? 400 CFM of air displacing power, and that's 58,500 feet per minute of the airflow basically that you're getting. So both this one and the Bigboi that we'll see in a few minutes are almost the same performance as far as airflow is concerned on paper. However, in actual use, if you're asking me which one has the higher peak performance or the higher, the best raw performance, it is the Metrovac Master Blaster Revolution for sure. So this pushes out the most amount of air in real world conditions or use. One of the pros, well, yes, you do get this long hose. However, one of the cons for the hose is that it's fairly rigid. So those of you who use it know that, well, you have to let the unit run for at least 5 to 10 minutes for it to heat properly, because you do get heated and filtered dry air, which is good for the vehicle, of course. But the downside of this hose is that it's quite rigid and it's quite stiff. So you do need 5 to 10 minutes of using the unit for it to kind of be more pliable, but still it's not perfect. Unlike the Bigboi, which we'll see in a few minutes, that has a more pliable and soft hose. So I wish they would improve on this design. And I think You can hear it, so it's quite stiff. The good thing though is that it has this rubber tip, so even if you accidentally hit the vehicle or a portion, you won't damage or dent it. So that's one good thing about it. So yeah, the hose is pretty long. It is pretty heavy. So again, this is the heaviest of the bunch, coming in at 17 pounds roughly. And so to lug around, it does have casters. However, it is quite heavy, and you have to make sure you don't accidentally hit the vehicle with this because yes, it is an all metal construction, so it is heavy duty. Just be careful when you use it. What I do is I have this wall mount kit, so it stays on my wall. And with the 30-foot hose, I can easily go around the vehicle in my garage. So that's no problem for me. I don't have to lug it around. Performance is absolutely exceptional. Build quality is the best of all three units here today. And again, the performance speaks for itself. It is the most expensive unit, so almost the same price as the Bigboi Blower R if you're looking at the unit itself. However, it does come with all these features and you get the best warranty, a 5-year warranty. So for a lot of people, that's important. And also if you live in the USA, for a lot of people, it's also important that it is made in the USA, so made in America. So this is fantastic. Again, the performance is great. And Metrovac are also known for their vac and blow setup, so great vacuums that you can also use as blowers. This is a dedicated full-blown blower though, so car dryer. This is top of the line gear, guys. So professionals absolutely love this, but if you have the budget and you're a detailing enthusiast or a weekend warrior, you can absolutely get this and you'll have great drying performance. Now, if you're on a tighter budget, but still like the quality of Metrovac, what they do is they have an alternative. So this is their smaller Blaster Sidekick. So the Air Force Blaster Sidekick unit, again, you're still getting that metal construction. You have this flexible tip at the end, and this is just over, I think, 100 USD. So very, very inexpensive. You're still getting hot and filtered dry air. You have the filter here in the bottom. They make these, by the way, with connectors for North America, both of these units, or European versions as well for 220 volt setups. So they make different outlets or different plugs there that you can have, so no worries for there. But you're getting the quality. This I like to use especially for harder to reach areas, so door sills, door jambs, grills, wheels, all that kind of stuff. This is basically a motorcycle dryer that you can also use to dry your car. It's just that if you use this for the entire vehicle, it'll be a lot longer because it is a small unit, right? That's why they have this big boy car dryer. This is for bigger vehicles, larger trucks, SUVs, pickup trucks, cars, all that kind of stuff. However, you can use this for a vehicle if you want. Just note that it'll take longer, but it works great, pushes out a lot of air. This is fantastic for, again, wheels, tires, grills, window sills, door jambs, all that kind of stuff. Intricate areas to reach. This will do the job with that same quality that Master Blaster is known for. Okay, on to the second blower now. Okay guys, so next we have this Bigboi Blower R Pro or Blower Pro. This is a company out of Australia, and this unit here comes at roughly $550. This is their highest end model. They also have smaller end versions. Once again, I'll leave all the links in the description under the video, including those alternatives if you want them. But this comes with twin engines, so 2 times 1600 watt motors. It runs on a 15 amp circuit if you have that, so that's fine. It doesn't require as much power to operate as the Metrovac Master Blaster Revolution. As far as airflow is concerned, 59,200 feet per minute of air flow. That's roughly the same performance as the Metrovac Master Blaster Revolution. That one had 58,500 feet per minute or linear feet per minute of airflow. And this one, once again, 59,200 feet per minute of airflow. So they're very comparable as far as raw power. However, in real life, it is just a bit less efficient, in my opinion, upon use compared to the Metrovac Master Blaster Revolution, which has the biggest raw power. However, that being said, this is still, you're pushing a lot of air and you'll dry your vehicle in no time. So we're really splitting hairs here. And once again, 550 USD. Why? Because the unit itself is 430 US dollars. However, to that you have to add the wall mount, which is 45 USD to mount it on the wall like I have here. And you also have to add the hose hanger, and that is another 15 USD. So, and if you want the optional 9-meter hose like I have here, that is an optional 60 USD. So all of that combined leads up to a price of 550 USD. Talking about the hose, So if we look at it, you're getting a 9-meter hose or 29.5 feet, so almost 30 feet. Same thing as the Metrovac Master Blaster Revolution. However, what I like about this hose, it is very, very pliable. This is the best hose in the industry, if you ask me, as far as car dryers are concerned. So it is more a rubberized plastic, so softer. If you accidentally hit the vehicle, there's no problems with that. And as you can tell, it's like a slinky. It is extendable. So once you turn the units on, you have 2 switches to control, by the way, full speed or half speed for each engine, or have one at full speed, one at half speed, however you want. And then the off position, very simple to operate. You get this nice little handle to carry it around, by the way, on the unit. This is an all plastic exterior, and you get cleanable and reusable washable filters that you can have this for the air filter. And on this tip at the end here, hopefully it focuses in, there you go. You get this rubberized tip. So again, if you accidentally hit any part of the vehicle, you won't damage it. And yeah, it is very good. They have an updated version. So I think it's called the Blower R Plus. So basically that unit is the same performance as this one, but on the tip itself, that's where you can activate it to turn it on. So even if you're far from your unit, you don't have to be actually there controlling the dials. You can turn it on from the nozzle itself. So that's a newer upgrade that they have. But this one here, the performance is absolutely top notch. Once again, this one here, let me remove this to show you guys quickly. It has casters, so it has wheels for you to be able to lug it around, and these wheels pivot and turn, so it is very, very easily manipulable, or you can move it around the vehicle a lot easy. But I like to use this wall hanger, as you guys see behind me. So this here is very sturdy, and there's this arm that you have for the nozzle of your hose as well. And then you simply put it on there. So you mount it on your wall, and I think it looks even cleaner. And then you have your hose that you can simply take off your rack, and then you use it. And then once you're done, you can put it back on there. So the aesthetics are very, very clean. So it keeps your floor tidy, as you don't have to have this lugging around all over the place and potentially hitting the vehicle. You can just leave it on your wall and keep that hose that's long enough to do the entire vehicle and to go around your shop, your detailing bay, or like myself in the garage. So the price, it is one of the most expensive. The weight, 6.4 kilos or 14 pounds. So it is not as heavy as the Metrovac Master Blaster, because that one's completely made out of metal construction. So you get what you pay for, right? That being said, overall build quality is top notch on this. Nothing bad that I can say about it. Very well made. The aesthetics, very clean looking. This black and kind of green theme, very clean and modern aesthetics. By the way, Bigboi is a company out of Australia, so shout out to all my fans and viewers out in Australia, mates. So the price is, of course, well, it comes with a high quality unit, so it is expensive at 550 USD for everything that you see here. However, you're getting performance. The warranty is not as much as the Metrovac unit. So Bigboi, if you're using this for domestic use, you have 3-year warranty. And if you're using this in a professional setting, if you're a professional car detailer, it's a 1-year warranty. So I wish they would offer perhaps a longer warranty on their units. But that being said, yeah, performance is great. We're talking about 2,280 watts. No, that was for the Metrovac, sorry. This one here is 2 times 1,600 watts for the motor, so 2 motors, up to 5 horsepower output in total, and 15 amp circuit. This runs fine, so you don't need a 20 amp dedicated circuit like you would for the Metrovac if you don't want to trip any circuit breaker with that one. So performance is fantastic, and there you go once again. Just this hose, man, if they could all have this rubberized, look how flexible this is. So you won't have any issues with the hose itself, and overall, great job. Let's move on to the next and final blower. So last but not least on the list, guys, is my cordless unit. So this is the EGO Power Plus 650 CFM version. So this is their latest version, 56 volt architecture, and cordless because it comes with an ion lithium battery. This battery that comes with the kit is a 5 amp hour battery kit. And you have smaller ones at 2.5 or bigger ones at 7.5, I think, amp hour batteries. But this one here is the sweet spot. It is quite expensive if you want to get a second one like I did though, because the second one is $290 USD for the battery. But if you buy the kit, so the blower itself that comes with the battery and the standard charger, it comes in at $320 USD. So that is the less expensive of the bunch. The unit itself is actually quite light because it's an all metal, all plastic construction. Very sturdy plastic though, very high quality. It comes with these feet so you can lay it down on its floor and you connect the battery just by sliding it like that. The battery in the back has this awesome indicator. When you press on it, it tells you the level of charge of the battery. So this, I have 2 out of the 5 notches, so I should charge this. By the way, this pushes out, as the name states, 650 CFM, but that's if you push the turbo button. So when you activate it, thanks to this trigger here mechanism, this is the main trigger, up top here, you have the turbo button for extra power. So you can control the trigger and it will generate anywhere from 220 all the way up to 500 CFM in normal operation. And if you also combine that turbo with it, that's where you pump out the output to 650 CFM of airflow. However, even if in theory, this brushless motor produces 650 CFM of airflow with the turbo button, in real world performance, the other 2 air blowers or car dryers, so the Bigboi Blower R Pro or the Metrovac Master Blaster Revolution, have a much higher real world performance. So the flow or the airflow that they're pumping out in real world are just that much better. So if you're looking for raw performance for the air drying, the Bigboi and the Metrovac are much higher performance. However, this is still good enough to dry pretty much any vehicle. They state in turbo mode up to 15 minutes of runtime with the 5 amp hour battery. I find it's more close to 10 minutes if you're using the turbo button, but it's enough to dry the entire vehicle with 1 battery. I have a second one ready to go just in case. And also for the pricing, if we're looking at this once again, 320 USD for the kit. So the blower itself comes with 2 different types of nozzles here. So a flat tapered nozzle and this conical nozzle as well. That's the one I use to dry vehicles. And the 5 amp hour battery, 320 USD, and it comes with a standard charger. If you want a second 5 amp hour battery, that's 290 USD extra. And if you want the rapid charger, which I also purchased, that's 118 total USD. So that would be a total of 728 US dollars, putting it at the most expensive kit if you get 2 batteries and the rapid charger optionally well, so it charges even quicker. So it is the most expensive kit. If you get all that. However, for the base, so just the battery, the normal charger, and the blower itself, 320 USD is the less expensive of the bunch, and it is the most practical. So I find myself using my EGO the most out of all 3. Why? Because it is cordless, guys. So I can just leave it when I'm done, charge the battery, and I'm good to go. When I'm done washing my car, it's time to dry. I just pick it up. Let me give you an idea of what it sounds like full blast. So normal trigger, and then I'll do the turbo as well. So normal. And then with turbo. So it is very, very loud and it has this high-pitched sound. So with any of these blowers, by the way, wear earmuffs or ear protection when you're using them if you don't want to deafen yourself over time. These get quite loud. So the engine is right here. Hopefully you can see it through the grill in the back. The performance is very, very good. And you can also adjust, thanks to this knob, how much airflow you're getting, so how much power, you can control that. Or what I do is I put it full blast, so the trigger and the turbo button, I want the maximum airflow. Obviously, this is a leaf blower, so it does not produce filtered warm air. It's just pushing out normal air. But as all of you guys know, regardless if it's filtered or not, as soon as the air leaves from the tip here and it's in contact with the environment, well, it kind of negates the effect of filtered air because that air is already outside. So for those who are wondering if the filtered air really does anything on the units like the Metrovac Master Blaster, yes and no, because as soon as the filtered air leaves the tip, then it comes into contact with the regular air that's in your environment that already has the dust or whatever is out there, right? So that, not too sure about that one. So it doesn't really matter, but again, the performance of this is fantastic and it's the practicality. It's cordless. I don't have to lug anything around. It is decently lightweight. And by the way, I got this, it's a company here that makes these rubber bands that you add on top of your tip. So if you're going to hit the tip accidentally on the vehicle, you won't damage it. So this is the blower band. They make different colors and different styles. That's their logo and that's the company. So I'll leave links to this, by the way, in the bottom, because this plastic tip, if you don't protect it and you accidentally hit the vehicle, you can scratch some things. So blower band, quite inexpensive, this rubberized tip, and it just looks cool. And it fits any EGO blowers that they have. So yeah, good quality construction, 56 volt architecture for their arc ion lithium batteries. 5 amp hour unit is the one I recommend for this. So you'll have enough to dry any vehicle off with just one charge and one battery. The quality is very good, very sturdy plastic. It's decently lightweight. And I also pre-ordered from Obsessed Garage a stubby. So as you can see here, the length of this tube is quite long because this is technically to be used as a leaf blower, but of course in the detailing industry we use this as a car dryer because it is that cool and that practical. So it's a stubbier version. It should stop around here. So look at all the length that you'll have. It's basically a shorty, we call it, right? So that's on pre-order now. Again, I'll leave links in the description if you guys want to check that out, but it's going to make this unit much more compact to use and even more practical. So yeah, it is the less expensive of the bunch and the most practical of the bunch. Oh, and by the way, EGO gives a 5-year warranty with their blower units. And if you watch my videos, although I use all 3 units, the one I find myself using the most is my EGO 650 CFM because of its practicality. I just love when things are simple and easy to use. So let me know, are you planning of purchasing one of these 3? I'm curious to know which one was your favorite. Let me know. Drop a comment in the comment section under the video. If you already have a blower, by the way, and you really like it, share which one do you have. Leave a comment. I'm always curious to know what my viewers use for well, blow drying their vehicles. If you want to use just a microfiber towel, I have a microfiber drying towels battle video to find out which one is the best of the best. I'll leave a link to that video in the description under this video. Again, links to all of these products will be linked in the description too under this video for you guys to check them out. Just click the show more button. If you enjoyed this video, smash the thumbs up button to show me your support. Also, don't forget, click the subscribe button. That way you'll subscribe to my channel and never miss my future videos. You can find that subscribe button right under this video. It's that red subscribe button from YouTube. And I hope you enjoyed it. So guys, don't forget, keep it tight, keep it clean, and I'll see you on the next one.